Okay, folks, good morning or good afternoon or whatever. We're here this morning. We're whittling away. Woo! Took a big chunk, eh? With this thing here, draw knife. I sharpened it up a little bit. Been whittling a lot there lately. You haven't been here, but you're gonna have to be careful there. Taking away a little bit too much. Nothing finished about what I'm doing now. Eventually, it will be finished. Eventually. How come it's not grabbing here? Anyway, just want to show you where I am with this. See that, folks? Decided to take the knob off here. I'm just gonna make a small one, eh? Because I don't really want to be paddling up the creek. So we're down to about 3/4 of an inch here. It's coming, slow but sure. Don't want to make it too thin. Here, right here, I'm about as thin as I can make it. So I want to have some strength, but it's supposed to have a little bit of spring too, eh? I don't want to divulge too many secrets about where it's all gonna, what are we gonna be all doing with this. But okay, Acapulco. We're taking the paddle to Acapulco, eh? Last time I was in a bit of a construction down there. Well, our story today goes, it's a never-ending saga, eh? Oh yeah, by the way, just for those of you that are wondering there, we're not completely out of pickles, but my wife doesn't want me to. We have two jars, well, jars, it's plastic jars there, in the house, but in the fridge. But my wife doesn't want me to take them out to the garage. So, anyways, okay, where were we before we were abruptly interrupted? Yeah, we were Woodland, but Acapulco. Okay, Acapulco Bay, I don't know. You guys have time? You got a few minutes here? Yeah, I'll tell you a few stories there. We were about, I don't know, 11th, 12th floor in Torres de Acapulco. And I could see from, we're more or less of a corner apartment, eh? And I can see there was a truck, and he's coming down from the mountain to the, well, as I'm facing the ocean, it was a left. There's like a mountain, and coming down the mountain, there's a truck. It's written Terraflex on it. See, that used to be in the yesteryear. That's a few years ago. Line, more or less a line and line company, and they install lines and they do underground and high voltage line work. And anyways, they were in Acapulco, and they were working, and they're coming down, but they're gonna pull the wires. And I got to see this because I went on the street, eh? They had manholes open, and right in the sewers, eh? They had the like porcelains on the side of the wall, on the passenger side of the street. They had insulators, and they, well, more or less hangers, eh? And so they're gonna pull high voltage wire, I presume, with covered wire down the road, and they're pulling this rope. So they're gonna pull a wire. I never got to see them pull a wire, but I could see them coming. So they got a big spool of rope up the hill, and they're coming down. And when they got to the hotel, I was looking at them, eh? And The guy was opening the manhole, and you could see the guy coming in, going in the manhole. He's popping out of the hole when I guess when he gets the rope to there for a few breaths of fresh air. Then he's going back in the sewer. He's coming to the next manhole, is popping out. But you can see all these rats coming out of a hole ahead of him. So, takes a lot of courage to pull wire in Mexico, I tell you. I've never seen that in my life. I was thinking to myself, I never do that job, never in my life. But these guys, I guess they're happy to have a job, and how am I going to hold this? Don't want to whittle towards myself, because you know what they say, eh? Never towards yourself, always towards your friends, eh? Anyway, okay. This is just a sub story, eh? The real story is, it starts off. We decided to take a tour. It's a bus tour, and this eventually is going to take us to I think they call it Quebrada. Place where some guys go up a cliff and they dive in the water. It's very shallow, eh? And they have to wait till the like not the tide, but the wave comes in. They have to time themselves, eh, when they dive off the cliff. So this bus, an old bus too, eh? It's probably an old bus that was decommissioned in the States, and an old gear thing, eh? All around, eh? So this guy, he's got a few coolers under the seats, eh? And he's pulling out the tequila, eh? And he's got a few limes going and a little bit of salt, and we're indulging, eh? And anyways, we're going. See, stop about 4 or 5 times on the way, eh? And we go into his cousins, or I think everybody that he was related to, going to La Quebrada. Anyway, so needless to say, we had a bit to drink on the way, and then we get there, and then we see these fellows, they're right on top of the cliff there. They climb up the rock, and then there's a statue, I think Virgin Mary or something. They kneel down and they kind of make a prayer and hope they're going to time themselves right, eh, to come out. Anyways, they dive off the cliff, and okay, so we come back to the hotel, eh, and I had met a few days prior. I had met a couple that I was friend with. The guy used to work on construction, and I knew him pretty well, and we had met him at the hotel. It wasn't timed or nothing, but it just happened that way. And so they didn't take the tour with us, but they were at the hotel. So me and the wife, we decided we're gonna go to the swimming pool, eh? So put our swimming trunks on, our swimming suits, and go to the pool. And then my buddy and his wife, he's got 2 sons. One's 10 and the other one's 12, I think. And these kids, they taken diving lessons, eh? And there's a platform for diving at this place to dive in the pool, eh? It's about, now it seems like it's 100 feet high, but I think it was around 30 feet high, eh? This diving platform, eh? And I see the kids, they go up there and they dive down, eh? But now that I think of it, these guys were professional, eh? This guy here had enough drinks behind behind the throat there that he thought he had become one of these divers he had seen at the at the Quebrada. So I had enough courage. I said, going up, I'm gonna take a dive too. Never dived in my life, eh? Anyways, so I go up there. You ever seen a chicken? So I got off on this diving platform, a whole bunch of people down below, eh? Then when I got up there and I looked down, eh, and I could picture myself, eh, a big belly flop, eh? No way, man. I wasn't gonna dive down there. Them kids, they just zoomed by me and they just dived down like nothing, eh? But no way. I went up there and I think I went down faster than I went up. Anyways, that's my Acapulco story. There's probably a lot more from Acapulco, but this is starting to get boring, eh? Next time I have something special. We're gonna change locations because the paddle's not done yet. So see, a lot of woodling to do yet. Ooh, I gotta watch. Eh? Take too much. Oops. Hey, a lot of woodling to do, boy. Yeah. Anyways, I'll keep this going there, and we'll reconvene another day, because we're not finished the paddle yet, eh? I gotta watch it. This is starting to get pretty thin down here. I gotta watch. Okay, so we'll keep on woodling, and you guys, well, I was gonna say you keep your stick on the ice, or just keep doing whatever you do, and we'll meet back here another day. So Gator's endless story. As long as you got time, I got the stories. See you in the, oops, sorry I did that, in the next one.